The luxury yacht gleamed under the afternoon sun, its polished deck filled with wealthy guests sipping champagne and laughing at their own jokes. Among them was a woman named Nadia, a quiet newcomer who had been invited as a guest but quickly became the target of mockery. Dressed modestly compared to the glittering gowns and tailored suits, she was whispered about and teased as if she didn't belong. Some sneered that she was out of her depth, while others openly laughed at her calm, watchful demeanor. But what the crowd didn't know was that Nadia was no ordinary woman. She was a former special operative, trained to handle the kind of danger that most people couldn't even imagine. As the insults grew louder, an unexpected threat emerged. From the corner of her eye, Nadia noticed movement, several armed intruders boarding the yacht silently, ready to seize hostages and take control of the vessel. The guests were too busy ridiculing her to notice the danger looming behind them. Nadia's instincts sharpened instantly. In a heartbeat, she assessed the deck, the attackers, and her environment. The first assailant lunged toward a guest, but Nadia intercepted him with a swift strike, disarming him and sending his weapon clattering to the ground. Gasps erupted as the crowd realized what was happening. Before panic could spread, Nadia had already turned to the second threat, using nothing but a rope from the deck to trip and incapacitate him. Within seconds, she had neutralized a third attacker with a precise elbow strike, while grabbing a champagne bottle to knock out the fourth. Every movement was fluid, efficient, and shockingly fast. Guests who had mocked her moments before now stood frozen in awe. Time seemed to blur as Nadia moved from one enemy to the next with surgical precision, 9 threats taken down in just 90 seconds. The attackers lay groaning and disarmed, their plan completely dismantled. The once arrogant laughter of the guests was replaced with stunned silence, then cheers of gratitude. Breathing steadily, Nadia simply brushed herself off and returned to her quiet corner, as if nothing extraordinary had happened. The same people who had scorned her now looked at her with reverence, their shallow judgments shattered by the reality of who she truly was. On that deck, respect was no longer demanded, it was earned in the most unforgettable way. If you enjoyed this story and want more intense thrillers and suspenseful adventures, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share it with friends who love a good mystery. Your support helps me bring you more stories just like this one.